We're moving right along to Unit 12, Lesson 2, and now we are multiplying polynomials. And your objective is here, just as clever as the last one. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, first I want to review some polynomials. So we got our favorite lizard and squirrel back, talking about our polynomials. First thing we want to know is, what is the degree of this polynomial? Well, the highest, or the degree is the highest exponent, so the degree is 3. Okay. What are the coefficients? Well, the coefficients, we've got to take account the highest degree. So we got 2. Okay. And actually, first we want to write this in standard form, I guess. We should take that into account. So we need to have 2x cubed plus negative 5x squared. There are 0 x's, so we should include those. Plus 6. Okay, again, standard form takes into account all of the degrees here. Okay. So my coefficients are 2, negative 5, 0, and 6. And again, we have to have this 0 in here to account for this degree. Okay, our degree of 1. Classified by degree. Well, the degree is 3, so that is a cubic polynomial. And by the number of terms. Okay, we started with 3, so that means it's a trinomial. Okay, cubic trinomial. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on here. Okay, now these two guys are just making sure we remember how to distribute, because we're going to need that for this lesson. So again, distribute means to pass things out to everything. So we're going to take 2 times x, which is 2x, plus 2 times 6, which is 6. And if we're multiplying this times this, we have to pass out everything. Okay, that's a key concept that we will have to know for this lesson. Okay, so again, we are multiplying polynomials. So this is what multiplying polynomials looks like. We've got a trinomial times a binomial. Okay, and one way we can do that is by distributing everything out. Okay, so we've got a reminder down here. It says make sure you write a simplified answer with the degrees in descending order. And this guy is saying don't forget to distribute to everyone. Alright, well, first thing we see in here is subtraction, so I'm going to go ahead and change those to addition. So I've got x squared plus 3 plus negative 1x times 2x plus negative 7. Okay. Now, since we're used to this, it's not really necessary, but it's going to help us out or if we do this now instead of at the end. So we're going to write this in descending order. So it's x squared plus negative 1x plus 3. And this one is 2x plus negative 7. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to distribute. We're going to distribute each one of these terms to each of the other terms. Okay, so we're going to pass them all out. So we're going to take x squared times 2x. And that gives us 2x cubed. And then we're going to add. We have to do x squared plus negative 7. Well, that's negative 7x squared. Plus, and we're going to keep going, we're going to distribute this one to the other two. So negative 1x times 2x, that's negative 2x squared. Plus negative 1x times negative 7 is positive 7x. Plus, then we have to keep going. 3 times 2x is 6x. And 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. Okay, so again, we're just distributing each one of these to the other terms in the other polynomial. So x squared times 2x, x squared times negative 7. Negative 1x times 2x, negative 1x times negative 7, and 3 times 2x, and 3 times negative 7. And it helps to have these in descending order, because now we can look and we have like terms right by each other. So we don't have to sort through this whole mess of stuff to find our like terms. So we've got like terms that are right here and right here. Okay, otherwise there's no like terms. So we've got 2x cubed plus negative 7x squared plus negative 2x squared is negative 9x squared. plus 7x plus 6x is 13x. And we've got plus negative 21 on the end. And if we write these in descending order to start with, then we've already got our polynomial in descending order here, and when we combine them, it's already in descending order. Okay, so I am done. That's all the like terms that I can combine. Okay, so again, one way to do this is by distributing, passing out each term to all the other terms, and multiplying them together. Alright, and next slide we're going to learn something to go right along with that. And one method to help us remember how to multiply binomials is called FOIL. Now the story behind the picture is that I did a Google search of FOIL trying to look at something, and I went to the images and found this picture, which I thought was awesome. So FOIL man and FOIL cat is the image I want you to have to help you remember to FOIL when we talk about binomials. Now let's explore what FOIL actually means. So first note up here is FOIL only works when multiplying binomials. And the reason it's called FOIL is because what it means is multiply the firsts, the outers, the inners, and the lasts, and and then add them all together. Okay, so FOIL: firsts, outers, inners, lasts when we multiply binomials. So for example here, x plus 2 times x plus 3. F means multiply the firsts, so I'm going to multiply x times x and get x squared. Okay? O means outers, so the outers are x and 3, so I'm going to take x times 3, and that equals 3x. And then I means the inners, 2 times x, which equals 2x. And then L means lasts, 2 times 3, which equals 6. And then I'm going to go ahead and add all those together. So I got x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. And then combine my like terms, x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay? And that's FOIL. Okay? Again, essentially what this is a method to help you to remember to distribute to everything here. Okay, so first times first, outers, the 2 outside ones, inners, the 2 inside ones, and lasts, the 2 ones that are last in their binomial. Okay, multiply them all together, then add them up. That's what FOIL stands for. Again, never forget FOIL man and FOIL cat. They'll help you remember those. Alright, now let's do some more work with these multiplying polynomials. So here's another example. We want to FOIL this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, as usual, is change subtraction to addition. So this is going to change to 2x cubed plus negative 7 times x squared plus negative 3x. Okay, so FOIL, my firsts, I'm going to take 2x cubed times x squared. Well, that is 2x to the 5th power because we add the exponents together. Outers is 2x cubed, right here, times negative 3x. Well, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, and x cubed times x is x to the 4th. Inners, I'm going to take negative 7 times x squared, which is negative 7x squared. And then my lasts, negative 7 times negative 3x. Negative 7 times negative 3 is 21, and then x. And we just add all those terms together. Okay, so I'm going to put in descending order 2x to the 5th plus negative 6x to the 4th plus negative 7x squared plus 21x. Okay, and then I'm going to look, can I combine any of these? And the answer is no, none of them are like terms. So I am done. And that's how I multiply those binomials together using FOIL. Alright, let's keep on trucking along here. Now just like adding, okay, all polynomials can be multiplied vertically or horizontally. Okay, so we've talked about horizontally. We'll do another example here, doing the distributing. So, first thing is x plus negative 2 change, subtraction, addition, times, and again, I want to arrange this in descending order. So the negative x squared comes first. We'll make that negative 1x squared. And we can make this 1x too. Then we got plus 3x is next, plus 5. So we're in descending order. Again, we need to distribute to everyone. So 1x times negative 1x squared. That is negative 1x cubed. We're going to take this 1x times 3x, which is 3x squared. And then 1x times 5, which is 5x. Then we're going to do the same thing with the negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 1x squared is 2x squared. Negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x. And negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. Now again, I'm looking for like terms. So I've got a 3x squared and a 2x squared and a 5x and negative 6x. So I've got negative 1x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x squared is 5x squared plus 5x plus negative 6x is negative 1x plus negative 10. All like terms combined. So we can do that horizontally by distributing. Okay, and if you want, we can also do it vertically. Okay, like we multiply regular numbers. So I'll review this and look at how to set this up. Okay, we can multiply this vertically by arranging the terms in columns and then pretending that each term is a digit and multiplying. Okay, so for example, let's say I told you to multiply 432 times 57. Okay, well, first thing we do is line up the digits and then we just multiply. So we do these two together. 2 times 7 is 14, and we carry a 1. And then we do the next two here. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 1 is 22. And then carry the 2. And then we do these two, which is 28 plus 2 is 30. Okay, and then we would have to add in a 0 because we're moving over here. And so on. We do 5 times 2 is 10, and so on and so forth. But we line them up and then multiply them. Well, we can do that the same way with polynomials. Okay? Well, first thing we do is notice when we multiply numbers like this, we always put the one with more digits on top. So we're going to head and do that to start with. So arrange this in descending order. We're going to have negative 1x squared plus 3x plus 5. And we're going to multiply that by x plus negative 2. Now we have to be careful here and line up like terms and columns. So my 1x is going to go in a column with my 3x's. Plus, and my negative 2 is going to go in a column with the other constant, negative 5, or positive 5. And then we're just going to multiply this, again, like regular numbers. So we're going to go 5 times negative 2. Well, that's negative 10. 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x. And negative 1x squared times negative 2 is positive 2x squared. We got 1x times 5, which is 5x. We got 3x times 1x, which is 3x squared. And we got negative 1x squared times 1x, which is negative 1x cubed. And then we add together everything. So we got negative 10, we got negative 1x, we got 5x squared, and negative 1x cubed. So same answer, two different ways to solve it. Okay, like to throw them both at you just because. Okay, this one especially I like to see if we can understand how these two things relate together. Alright, and that is the end of your lesson on multiplying polynomials and FOIL. So good luck on the homework, and make sure that you don't forget about FOIL Man and FOIL Cat.